on.
What's going on, everybody? Simple back at it like I'm checking my height. Today we have Highly Combustible and Texan Reacts with us. What up and down here because I'm sitting in the middle currently. And we're going to finally solve why the Netherlands is the tulip capital of the world. I'm really excited to check this one out. We checked out a couple other tulip videos so far, and I don't think we really figured out the answer. So hopefully this gives us at least shed some light on it. You guys can let us know how close they are too in the comments below. I don't know. You guys have anything you want to say real quick before we get into this?
I'm ready to find out. I hope they talk more about how the hell a tulip bulb could buy a house or whatever it was they said before. Because I'm not selling a house for a flower. I don't give a damn what kind of flower it is.
You buy a ship with it or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole tulip mania thing. All right, let's get into it.
Every spring, both visitors and residents flock to the Dutch countryside to witness the bloom of tulips. From more than 10,000 visitors on National Tulip Day in Amsterdam to hundreds of fields lining the country roads, tulips are a staple in the country.
Crazy.
It's a beautiful scene, no? Holy shit, the colors.
It looked like a flag just laid out. Look at, gosh. It looks like sherbet ice cream.
It looks like on the computer where you're trying to choose your color.
Yeah.
Is that called
the whole color palette.
Yeah, it's the color palette. They got some purples down the bottom.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that in old Nintendo games. You know, like when the cartridge used to mess up, it would like flash all the colors at you. I'm pretty sure I've seen this pattern before.
Bro, that's crazy.
And actually, it looks like the military where you get the different wars have the different
yeah, colors. It looks like a military ribbon.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's so cool. And look,
you don't see, honestly,
so,
I've flown into America several times, into different damn places. I've never seen anything that colorful from a plane in America, ever.
No.
Ever.
Look how solid gray and solid white.
Yeah,
it's just...
that's insanity.
What is that?
Those are the white flowers. I don't know what the gray is. I've never seen a gray flower to save my life.
No.
Yeah, that... Okay.
That's insane, though. The colors are amazing. Like, whoo. That's definitely catch your eye.
To hundreds of fields lining the country roads, tulips are a staple in the country and the national flower. But the tulip has a very particular history with the Netherlands. Said to have originated in Turkey and Persia, tulips were imported into Holland in the 16th century. They became popular throughout festivals and in paintings. Legend says that it became so popular in the 17th century, it created an economic bubble known as tulip mania, where a single tulip bulb cost more than a house. The buying and selling of tulip bulbs became so expensive that the market eventually...
I can't imagine that a bulb for something that dies in 2 days is worth more than a house that's going to sustain you for life.
Well, a bulb could last for years.
Yeah, I guess if you're actually getting into the farming piece.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I mean, think about it. At the end, like, what do you get from the tulip?
Money. I guess maybe you can buy another house.
True. Okay.
Kiss. I don't know.
Yeah, that's insane to me. I don't give a damn if I can multiply a tulip and get my money. No. Hey, I'm going to take this one tulip that I sold my house for, and I'm going to multiply it into 2. No, we're not. We're just going to keep the house.
Crashed. Though historians differ on the extremity and accuracy of the legend, tulips still remain an important chapter in the Netherlands' history. Here are just a few places in the Netherlands that you can find these colorful flowers. Every year, Amsterdam hosts National Tulip Day in Dam Square, where more than 10,000 people come to celebrate the beginning of tulip season. Around 200,000 tulips cover the square and are available for picking. National Tulip Day is held on the 3rd Saturday of January each year.
Wow.
I would like to know how flowers became like the worldwide symbol of love. Like, how did we get to where we value flowers so much of anything else? Is it just because they're beautiful? Or was there some sort of a push that made it happen? Like, hey, we need to make people want flowers. Personally, I don't want
I mean-
something that I'm gonna give you that's gonna die 2 days later to represent my love. Like if that's where we're
Yeah, but
at, like
wasn't
we
it
might as well just
for-
make this a one night stand.
Wasn't it for fragrance though? Like, weren't flowers used for fragrance back?
I could see if it's for
kinda
fragrance,
like a
but
spice-
obviously us as a people, we've grown to be like, oh, we got to send
Well-
flowers on every occasion.
It's kind of like spices though in that way. I feel like if flowers are used for fragrance or for teas or for anything like that, right? Then it would be a commodity at one point. But then like spices are still really expensive, right? I don't know.
But,
It just
but who
seems
the hell
like
you know drinking
Happy-
tulip
Happy,
tea?
happy anniversary. Here's some cumin.
Yeah.
yeah.
Even that
Love
would
you.
make more sense to me.
Bill,
Giving
love
someone
you.
spices actually would make more sense to me than flowers for a relationship. Like, I don't know. It's weird. You want something. Ladies are all up in arms. I need a dozen roses. For what? What are you going to do with them? Watch them die? Like,
No, I've thought the same thing.
I'll
Yeah,
never
I don't
understand the
know.
need
I
for
don't get it.
flowers, ever.
Coconut,
Fucking
one of
hell.
the
I like the
largest flower
two-tone
gardens
ones.
in the
I
world.
do like the two-tone. They are, that's what I'm saying.
Those
They are
two-tone ones pretty
beautiful.
cool.
I could
I'm telling
understand
you, I love
wanting them
them all.
around your yard, but I don't understand how we got so, like, I'm not giving you my house for a flower.
Does
No.
so walking through a field with that many flowers, should you not do it if you're allergic to bees? I mean, there's got to be bees everywhere, right?
You should probably
Yeah,
not
but
do it if
probably
you're
there's
allergic to
honeybees.
any kind of pollen whatsoever. Like,
Pollen
you
for sure,
imagine?
but the bees probably
I'm
aren't that
pretty
big of
sure
a
that's
deal.
what happened in The Wizard of Oz. Dorothy was allergic to pollen, and when they walked through all the flowers, she passed out. Like, it wasn't falling
I
asleep.
mean, that was a different field of flowers, though, for sure.
Yeah, those were definitely a different field of flowers. Let's go.
world is home to more than 7 million flower bulbs and is most known for the Dutch tulip. There are around 800 varieties of tulips within the garden. It is only open during the spring for prime flower viewing. Outside of the garden, visitors can explore the rows of tulip fields and lease by renting a bike.
That's gorgeous. I
By
like-
renting a bike.
I love the purples and
course.
whites. I do. That's my favorite. Even when we had on my house before, purples and whites is what we did. Like, I like those cool colors, purples, whites, and blues. Beautiful.
Fields and lease
Look at that.
by renting a bike.
It's nuts.
Hundreds more tulip fields sit on the countryside in an area known as the bulb region. It consists of the flower strip, which stretches for miles between the towns of Haarlem and Leiden.
Oh my goodness.
I wonder how much work it took
seaside-
to cultivate a farm that big that stretches that.
Well,
Like-
before it would have taken forever, I'm sure. But now you got all the machines and
Yeah.
stuff that are out doing it for you.
Mhm.
I'm saying, like, I wonder how much time, like, how long have they? Do they keep adding land to? Like, does this continually get bigger? Or they have stopped. I
I'm
guess,
sure by
growing
now
the
everyone's
garden?
pretty like spaced out, has their farms set
Yeah.
up, but
Yeah, I was gonna say it probably doesn't get.
I can't imagine
Unless
the
somebody
amount of work that
sells
it would have
their
took
land.
back in the day to do something like that by hand. Hell no.
There's no way it was to this scale. Back
That's
then.
what
Yeah,
I'm saying. I wonder how
probably
long
not.
it took them to get a farm this size, like throughout.
I wonder if that's why they
don't
were
know.
more expensive back
I'm
then too,
interested.
because it wasn't to this scale. Because it was more
And they
Well,
came
here's
from
the
so
thing.
far away.
Maybe. So other plants I know that use bulbs, they come back year after year after
Yeah.
year. So, maybe they did it in sections every year. They just planted a few more bulbs, and then the ones from last year just regrew.
yeah, that
'cause the
could have
bulb
been.
is still there.
If that's
So
the
they can
case,
it was a
some of
took-
these
took
farms are
years, maybe.
really freaking old and just coming back
Yeah.
every year. Like we should.
Yeah.
I wonder what the oldest farm is, because that would be cool. Like how many the family that's been doing it in the Netherlands for the longest. That would be an interesting story.
Right.
I'm gonna guess the 1600s because that's what they pretty much said.
Yeah, but I wonder like if there's anybody that's kept it up, through
So
the
smart,
years,
Alan.
family to family. Like we just still growing tulips. That's like a family tradition kind of thing.
Town is popular for its variety of flower fields that begin blooming in late March through the second week of May.
Oh my gosh.
Once an area completely
It's
underwater,
neon.
Nordospolder is now a thriving part of the country, with one of the largest flower bulb areas in the Flevoland region. Travel by
Flevoland.
car as you enjoy over 60 miles of colorful, vibrant tulip fields.
Look like Valentine's.
Yeah,
When
dude.
visiting the tulips, remember
Bro, are those the?
Look at
Dude.
No, those are wooden platforms. Here in Thailand, we actually
I thought they
have.
were giant lily pads.
Here in Thailand, we actually have ones that are giant lily pads that you can stand and walk on.
Oh my god.
that is so
to
cool.
check when certain
I
fields are
couldn't.
blooming and to be considerate of where you're stepping.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, look at the triangle back there. That's crazy.
So that didn't exactly tell why, did it?
No, we didn't
I
really
don't
go
know,
into
like-
the history. We kind of feel like we kind of
Yeah.
missed. I feel like they kind of missed out on the actual how'd we start it? Like why did it
If
start?
you guys have a video that gives us why, please let us know, because I am very interested. I want to know exactly why. Like, what was Tulip Mania all about?
Yeah.
What happened? Like, why?
This
why?
one sounds like why the Netherlands is a tulip capital? Because we got a lot of tulips. That's what this video.
That's exactly what
And
it
that
was.
was-
I mean, it was gorgeous scenery and stuff. It was awesome to see.
Oh,
yeah.
but-
absolutely. We could have watched that video muted, and it probably would have gave us, the same justice. I feel no
Yeah.
hate to Insider. They did a very good job, of course. You know what I mean? But the why part was definitely not there. I don't know. I'm definitely willing to call that part out at least. But let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Definitely, please, if you guys have a video on why, share it with us. We can get another one of these going. You guys have anything you want to finish up with?
No, I want to know why though. Now especially now since we didn't started the journey to find out why, and we didn't get the why. Give me the why.
Yep.
The Duchess
Torches are
of
lit.
Flowers.
We're going through the cave. Like, why?
Yep.
All right, guys. I appreciate you stopping by. Check out one of the other videos currently floating around, and I'll catch you on the next one.